stream right now. I fucking don't. It drives me insane. It drives me fucking insane. I streamed 150 hours last month, and it's a side thing. That's not the main thing.
Boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to come on here because recently I was scrolling down Twitter and I came across this clip that Drama Alert posted, and it was of Jack Doherty recently having a mental breakdown. I'm pretty sure this happened on a cruise that him and his team went on, and it's just some of the most hilarious shit to look at for many reasons actually, and we'll get into that. But for now, like I said, recently Jack Doherty went on a cruise, and as far as I'm aware with the amount of content that he made while he was on this cruise over the past 3 days, I would like to say everything went pretty well except for a few moments that went wrong on his stream. And we're going to be talking about the main moment here on stream, the moment that actually went viral. Now, for the people who are not aware, I made so many videos on Jack Doherty. The first videos I ever really made on him were not good videos that were made on him. They were actually videos going over some of Jack Doherty's content and criticizing him for what he was doing, because at the time he was going around in public and harassing people and provoking people into fights and stuff like that. And then the moment the person tries to fight him, he'll hide behind his bodyguard. And due to him doing this quite a few times, he has blown up within the past year, and people really don't like him, on top of the fact that he is pretty annoying. There have also been allegations that have came out against Jack Doherty that we talked about in another video. And just a summary of those allegations: essentially Jack Doherty has been accused of running an OnlyFans business where he is allegedly signing underage minors to his OnlyFans business, and then allegedly he takes a certain percent of their revenue. And of course, if this is true, this is very damning stuff, and if it's true, I really hope he does get arrested. But anyways, in this video today, we have something that isn't too serious, I would say, because essentially what happened was Jack Doherty and his girlfriend actually got into a fight during this cruise at one point. And essentially the reason why the fight started in the first place was because for whatever reason, Jack likes reading out some of the messages and some of the donations that he gets on stream, and just knowing how Jack's chat is and how a lot of people don't like Jack Doherty and like to troll him and stuff like that, chat just sometimes is saying the most unhinged shit. And in this particular moment, chat was actually making fun of McKinley and trying to troll her, and some of the things that chat was calling her were things that you see right here on your screen at this moment, on top of other really disgusting things. And of course it's trolling, but not everybody can handle, I guess, people trolling on the internet and saying mean things to them on the internet. And I would like to say it makes it 10 times worse when your boyfriend, somebody who you love and trust, is playing into some of the negative stuff that is being said about you with the chat. And it makes it significantly worse when there are thousands, surprisingly thousands of people watching this stream. So essentially what happened was they got into a fight over this and how Jack was like playing into the negative stuff that was being said about McKinley in the chat, and of course it didn't make her too happy, so that's how this all started.
Oh my gosh! She looks like fucking Michael Jackson. I didn't mean it like that.
You're a fucking asshole. And I'm done.
No.
Actually, give me the key and I'm going to the room. You're so mean.
I didn't mean it like that.
Stop. Give me the key. You get mad at me when I react to something you fucking say to me. Do you realize how
I was
crazy
reading
that
the
is?
chat.
Okay, and that's fine. So next time you read a comment that breaks me down as a person, I'll make sure to clap my hands and say thank you, baby.
The first one I said about you was that one, and I was like, because it was the first one I read, and it just happened. The first one it looked bad,
that's fine.
And you took it the wrong way.
That's fine.
And it's not my
everything
fault.
led up from that point to right now. Everything you said. Why do we need to hear each other?
So yeah, that's what he kept calling his girlfriend, because apparently if you go back around 30 minutes within the stream, you can find Jack where he's eating and he was watching something on his phone. I'm not sure if it was from the stream or if it was a video that she put on her stream or whatever. I don't know where it was from, but she was saying, for any girl who was watching this, if your boyfriend called you a hairy werewolf, what would you say? And then when Jack heard this, he laughed a little bit, and then he claimed that he never called her that. And then 15 to 30 minutes later, he does just what we literally just went over. Like, okay, I'm not too sure if people who are in relationships are watching my content, but to anybody who is in a relationship or who has ever been in a relationship, if your partner doesn't like something or, you know, like being called something and they tell you that it's disrespectful and you're disrespecting them, you shouldn't laugh at them or invalidate their feelings. Like, consistently through this stream, when McKinley is not looking, he'll say some disrespectful shit to the camera, and I'm pretty sure that's to get his chat going, but it's like, if your girlfriend is pissed off because, you know, you called her that, and you can't say he didn't say that because he did, like, maybe you shouldn't do that. And okay, let's say that potentially Jack just didn't mean it, and he was joking around and whatnot, but here's the thing when it comes down to joking around, if you're hurting somebody and somebody doesn't like it, and you continuously keep doing it after being told to stop, like, you're just straight up a loser. And this actually shows quite a bit to me that Jack might actually care more about his content and getting his chat going than he cares about his girlfriend, because he consistently fails to realize that, you know, the things that he is saying and the things that he is getting from his chat are hurting somebody, and more importantly, because it's not just a random person that he's hurting or one of his friends or something, and I mean, this would be bad even if it was a friend or some random person. No, it's his girlfriend. Like, what type of person do you have to be to constantly do this to your girlfriend and just not really feel bad about it? Because it's very clear that he thinks that it's a joke, despite the fact that his girlfriend is genuinely pissed off about it. Now, moving a little bit further within the VOD here, they make it back to the hotel room and the dispute continues.
Have ruined everyone's experience. It was because of something that was said and something that was continuing to be said and tearing me down. So, like, I'm really sorry I'm not strong enough to, like, handle all of this all the time, but also it's like, Julian, I'm trying to have fun. You stream every day, and I love that. I'm so supportive of you, and I'm always wanting to. I'm your biggest fan. Let me speak. Please let me talk real quick. Please let me speak. I'm always behind you in your corner. If you need to go somewhere, I'm with you always. I don't complain because I love it, and I love to do that. But how am I supposed to react to certain comments that you make that are so negative and that tear me down? You love me when you're not streaming. Like, you're the best. You're amazing. I love you, and I wouldn't be with you if I didn't love you. But it's like, how would you expect me to react? I really don't know what to do.
You're reacting over something that I didn't even say or comment.
Jack,
it was someone else in the chat.
Now, usually I don't take sides when it comes down to Jack Doherty or his girlfriend, but I'm taking the side of his girlfriend here. Because I guess it's one thing for the chat to say the negative things that they do, because, you know, chat is going to be chat. And I mean, when it comes down to Jack Doherty and all the trolls that he has in the chat, like, okay, totally understandable. And I'm pretty sure at one point she even said that, like, she keeps to herself and she doesn't really look at the chat or really care what anybody has to say. But the reason why she's mad is because Jack will take what the chat is saying, just like as you guys saw before, and he will call his girlfriend that. And regardless of whether or not he thinks it's a joke, I mean, clearly she didn't enjoy the joke, so maybe Jack should have realized that and stopped and apologized or something, instead of continuing to do it over and over and over again. Like, it's not every day that you're empathizing with a kick streamer, but from everything that I've heard so far and how this all went, I think her being upset about this is 100% justified. Like, regardless of whether or not the chat says it or you're entertaining the chat, these are things that you shouldn't be saying to your significant other, especially if you know that it affects them and it hurts them.
I wrote a list of shit that you fucking said from that point to now, and it was disgusting.
Hairy werewolf, go shave your armpits.
Well, you know what it started? It started from the fact that you literally said that I say nothing nice about you, ever.
I didn't say that. I said you
No, you did. You did. We have a clip. You're lying. You're lying then. If
you're a liar.
You're lying if you're saying that.
Okay, so
that's not true.
I'm losing my mind. I'm not going crazy.
I'm not saying that.
I don't cry over nothing.
You are though, because this isn't a big deal. You made it a big deal by the way you reacted over it.
No.
It didn't have to.
You say mean things to me when you're streaming, Jack. Why do you say mean things and make me look stupid? You humiliate me, and it's for the camera. And this, I know you're loving this right now too, because you like when I'm sad on this thing. And I'm sorry that I can't.
I don't like when you're sad on this thing. You try to think I like when you're sad on this thing.
No,
but it's like,
why do you
you're
ask
the
me?
only person that gets emotional over what the chat says. It's like, how do you take them seriously?
I don't. I'll be minding my own damn business at the bar, and then you'll come up to me and say some rude shit. And I'm like, I was just laughing, and now you're like, are you mad? Are you mad? I'm like, no, do you want me to be? Like, why? You asked me 20 times today if I was mad. You asked me a million times today if I was
Because
sad.
you always just look mad and
But
sad.
I'm not. And maybe I am sad because I'm trying to have a good time with everyone who's drinking, and then like you're out and you're doing your stream and I can't spend time with you like everyone else wants to do too. Like we all want to hang out together, and I'm sorry, I'm not ungrateful. I'm having an amazing time, and I'm sad that I can't because it's almost like you're trying to make me think that I'm sad when I'm not, and I'm trying to voice that I'm not sad, and then it's like
It's very clear that he's trying to entertain the chat, so that's why he's saying these things. That's not just a bold assumption, that's literally what's happening. And if it's 100% true that he asked like, oh, are you mad, are you mad? Like, it's very clear if he is saying that, he's looking for a reaction. Like, it's just clear as day.
no matter how many bad comments you say about me, no matter how good the
What bad
fucking
comments
view
did I say
is-
about you today?
What the fuck? Can I have the key, please?
Oh my gosh! She looks like fucking Michael Jackson.
You said I was hairy like a werewolf.
Never said
you
that.
said you wanted to
Never
fuck
said that.
bitches. No, you literally have literally
No.
this entire laugh.
I'm not laughing. I'm saying what caused this whole thing was me simply reading a comment in the chat. And
It's
you took it the
not.
wrong way. It is. No,
And
it
you look
really
at
is. It
things
really
so
is.
surface
And
level.
you know,
I'm trying.
you know when I realized I fuck up and I didn't mean it like that, but you double down on the way you feel it simply to get more attention out of me. It's literally what it is. Because you don't have to act like that. If I take everything you say so personally, then it would be a whole different story. I let shit slide. It's like you do gaslight me and try to make me feel some type of way to fucking end my stream and shit when I've done nothing besides do my job.
Oh wow, Jack, she's the one gaslighting? Really? Bro is projecting so hard, it's insane. Did nobody else realize that that's all he's been doing? He even tried to make it seem like he never even said anything bad to her. And when it comes down to him saying that it was him just simply reading a comment from the chat, I mean, there was one point during your stream when you literally just straight up called her Michael Jackson. And it didn't look like you were reading your chat, let's be real here. And furthermore, he goes on to say that she's just doing this for attention, when we can all see that that is very clearly not what is going on here. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like if Jack cared more about his girlfriend, he would listen to what she has to say and take into account her feelings so that everybody's happy and shit like this doesn't happen. But he fails to realize that he is the one who is in the wrong here. And instead of apologizing for what he did and trying to be even just a little bit empathetic towards her, instead he tries to pin the blame on her. Now anyways, moving on, because I don't want to focus too much on this fight, I wanted to get to the point in this stream where Jack Doherty has his own meltdown and starts talking about himself and his problems, ignoring his girlfriend, because it's actually quite funny. It really is. I showed you guys a little bit of a portion in the intro. Now I want to show you the whole thing because it's pathetic. It really is.
Can you let me know how I can act differently?
How do I get over 10 people on a cruise, pay for everyone, get us nice ass rooms, manage everyone on this cruise, make sure everyone's having a fun time, film be the only one actually here working. I'm the only one here working. I'm the only one here working. Isn't that crazy?
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
I do. Because I have bills every month. I have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars every fucking month, and it's fucking stressful. And you understand how it feels in my position. I don't want to fucking stream right now. I fucking don't. It drives me insane. It drives me fucking insane. I streamed 150 hours last month, and it's a side thing. That's not even my main thing.
Then the question is, why are you streaming? If it's your side thing, then why are you doing it? And another very good question is, what is your main thing? Like, also another thing I want to go over is, I mean, Jack, if you didn't live in that huge ass house that you're renting for thousands of dollars per month, maybe you could take a vacation without having to stream. Like, he's having this meltdown when he can easily just fix the problem himself. Like, literally months ago, this guy upgraded his mansion and got a new one. And of course he got out of the old one, but I'm pretty sure when he got his new mansion, he said something along the lines of that he is paying around $50,000 a month for it. It's like, bro, really? Like, I understand you want to live this like top of the line lifestyle and stuff, flashy cars, flashy house, going on vacation all the time. But dude, if you were like any of us normal people and you just calm down for a second and stop spending all of your money away on like a huge mansion, $50,000 a month, maybe you could chill. Maybe you wouldn't have to stream every day. Like, Jack Doherty could definitely be doing way better for himself if he would just calm down with the flashy cars in the house and stuff like that, but he refuses to do so, and then he reacts like this and uses this to try and prove a point against McKinley and to invalidate her feelings. And he tries to make it seem like McKinley just isn't grateful for being there on the cruise and on the vacation because she's justifiably so complaining about being constantly called names and stuff by her own boyfriend who thinks it's funny in front of thousands of people daily. Like, at some point you have to realize, Jack, if you're watching this, you might be watching, I don't know, but you gotta realize that people have feelings, and this isn't her just trying to get attention. Like, you're very clearly being disrespectful to her, and regardless of whether or not you want to acknowledge her feelings, like, you're the reason why she's upset, and you, sir, are the problem.
And I have to deal with everyone around me fucking bitching 24/7 to make my life harder after I hand them everything. I hand everybody fucking everything and do everything for everybody. You guys don't even don't have to book a single thing. I do everything. You just have to fucking show up. That's it. I make it too easy for everyone.
McKinley, I love you both. Hug each other and kiss for the chat, please.
It's like everyone
love,
around
love,
me
love
just
in
gets
the
so
chat.
used to everything I do for them and it just becomes fucking, they get entitled and then I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, Jack, apparently your girlfriend is entitled because, you know, she's complaining about being called names constantly in front of thousands of people and being disrespected constantly. Like, I know this is for entertainment, but people still have feelings, bro. Like, how is he failing to realize this? Does he have, like, a mental problem? Is he a narcissist? He's obviously giving off vibes of narcissism. I mean, I feel like this was brought up before in the past by some of the kick streamers who talked about him. But yeah, I 100% agree with them when they say he's a narcissist and he's giving off narcissistic vibes. Through everything that we've seen, he obviously has this issue. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything, and I haven't seen him in person and dealt with him in person, but it really wouldn't surprise me if he is one. Like, why is he blowing up now? Like, he wasn't even the one who was upset. There was no need for him to even go on this, like, tirade. Like, see, guys, this is just how Jack Doherty is. And I genuinely feel bad for his girlfriend, but at the same time, regardless of how much money is involved, I think she needs to get out of there. Just my opinion, because man, I can only imagine having to deal with this guy 24/7. It doesn't sound fun.
No, that's...
It is! I do fucking everything and get treated like shit!
No, you do
yes,
not.
I do!
No, you don't.
I do, though! I fucking do!
I don't.
And then I get gaslit and manipulated into thinking that I'm the bad guy!
Once again, that's real rich, Jack. Real rich. We're just gonna sit here and act like you're not the one who's gaslighting and manipulating. Oh, dude, this is... I could only imagine, like I said before, I could only imagine having to deal with this guy 24/7. I'd probably myself. Like, he assumes because he does all this stuff for people that apparently excuses, like, the bad things that he does, or when he calls his girlfriend names and she doesn't like it, you know, it's her problem because he apparently does everything for them. And because she's complaining, you know, she's just greedy. That's literally what Jack just said, and it's ridiculous. Anybody with a functioning brain realizes that this guy just sucks. He really does. Like, even if the stuff that happened in December, or I think it was November or December of last year, where he was out in public harassing people and stuff, even if that shit didn't happen, just off of this behavior right here, you can tell how Jack is. Something else that I would also like to include is he's giving off this self-righteous vibe also, like the holier than thou attitude. That's something else that I happen to notice, and if you know anything about me, I hate those types of people.
I'm so fucking done with it! I'm so done. I want to be left the fuck alone. I want to get me off of the stream. I just want to be by myself. Because I'm so tired of it. I don't even know who the fuck I am anymore. Because everyone wants to make me think that I'm fucking doing something wrong.
I mean, you are, Jack. And how does this go from your girlfriend being upset to now you being upset? Like, it's not like she hurt you in any way. I mean, actually, maybe if you're a narcissist, she might have. But she didn't hurt you in any way. She didn't insult you like you did to her. She didn't invalidate your feelings like you did to her. No. So why are you pissed off? Like, this is a cope. This is a huge fucking cope. That's what this is. He's mad that he's wrong. I'm not sure if he realizes it or not, but when he does something wrong, he never wants to take accountability. He wants to blame other people, gaslight people, and make bold-faced assumptions and say that apparently everybody who bitches around him is greedy. Like, man, this guy is ridiculous. He really is. And I'm really not sure if I missed this part or not, but I think I might have. There was at one point he was saying that he streams for like 150 hours a month, and like, streaming is so hard, it's stressful, right? I mean, bro, you're okay. You're acting like streaming is the worst thing in the fucking world, let alone that you're on a cruise right now, on vacation, streaming yourself, and that's how you make money. Really? You're complaining? You're complaining. There's just no way. Why are you complaining? Are we gonna sit here and act like most of the country doesn't work 200 plus hours a month, with a lot of people working paycheck to paycheck who can't do shit about the situation that they're in? Like, I'm not saying that you're comparing that to a normal job or anything like that, sort of like what Hassan did earlier this year, but don't come at us with the, oh, I stream 150 hours a month, oh, feel bad for me. Nobody's feeling bad for you, bro. I'm sorry, it's just not happening, because it's 100% normal to work 200 plus hours a month at a normal job. Now, anyways, with that all being said, I'm going to be wrapping up the video right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. This guy completely sucks. He really does. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because doing so will help promote the video more in the algorithm so that more people will see it. Thank you guys so much for being a member to the channel. Your support really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. Also, guys, don't forget I recently revamped the memberships. I added some new perks. We have a members only Discord server. If you become a member, you can join it. When you become a member, you stick out in chat. Like, if we look at my last video, you can see that this comment from a member compared to other comments from people who don't happen to be a member, you can see that there are significantly more likes on the member comment compared to a normal comment. So if you guys really enjoy the content and want to stick out, make sure you become a member today. You can do so by going to youtube.com/breone/join. And if you're on computer, there should be a join button next to my name. My name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.